Guys, what's up everyone? Welcome or welcome back again to another video tutorial lesson from the Apex Predator Billiards Training Club. My name is Apex Selenio, your aspiring professional pool player and pool instructor. Now in this particular video tutorial today, we're going to be extending the system of which I had exposed to you on my most recently uploaded content about two rail kicking, where I showed you how to kick from the corner pocket to the long rail. But we're going to be extending the system where we're going to be kicking from the short rail back to the long rail. Of course, the preliminaries as it relates to the diamond numberings of the object ball in relationship to the cue ball was already explained. So if you're interested in checking that out, of course, do not forget to click the link in the description or right here in the cards. And of course, do not forget to smash that subscribe button below, turn on your post notification bell, leave some positive questions and comments. And of course, do not forget to smash the like button. It does help the channel to grow. So we're going to get right into the video here, as it is a continuation of my previous video. So let's jump right into it. And we're going to be talking about how exactly we measure the kick angles for this particular kick system. Here we go. Let's jump right into it. Alright guys, let's jump right into it. So here I will be kicking from diamond 60 and I'll be trying to hit the red ball here, which is located at diamond 30. So of course, mathematically subtracting 30 from diamond 60 will allow me to aim here at the third diamond on my first rail here. Now, of course, I made contact with the 3, legal contact that is, but of course, a little less side spin caused me to hit behind the 3. And it could also be that the 3 ball was not necessarily in line with that third diamond, but on my second attempt there, I was much more successful in terms of getting a full hit on the 3. So of course, just using running side spin, just an extra bit. In this case, I'll use probably about 10 o'clock, maybe 11 o'clock, give or take. That will give me a full hit on the 3. Now I will be aiming here from diamond 70, and mathematically again, if I'm going to be hitting that red ball, 3 ball, I'll subtract 30 from 70, and that allows me to aim towards the back of the side pocket. There again, a little bit too much speed and less spin caused me to hit behind the 3. Once again, it could have been a case where my 3 ball was not in line with the exact spot on that third diamond there, but I got a legal hit, and that's what I always want. I never want to miss hit my kick. Now here on my third attempt, I'll be kicking from diamond 80 and I'll be kicking at again the third diamond here. Now I will not be editing out my misses. For example, here where I kicked at the 3 ball there, you see that the cue ball went a bit long off the target, and that could simply be because I did not apply enough side spin. Now sometimes it's the lack of enough side spin, as well as you will see that sometimes it's just merely the lack of adjusting by diamond increments. So with two unsuccessful attempts there, you'll see where I'll make a slight adjustment in terms of where I'm aiming, and I'm going to be applying just enough side spin here to make legal contact there on the 3. Now a kick like that can be a little bit challenging, because sometimes when you aim at the diamond, the cue ball tends to go a little bit short, and of course you will sometimes get a good hit, but the aim of this video here is always trying to get a full hit on the 3 ball, which in this case here I was somewhat successful. Now for the purpose of the video, my aim and my focus here is to show you how to not miss a 2 rail kick. So now I'm going to be moving on next. Since I was successful in making contact with the 3 legally, I'm going to go back to diamond 60, but this time I'm going to be kicking at the 2 ball. So once again, mathematically, if I subtract 20 from 60, that gives me 40, which allows me to aim towards the back of the side pocket. Once again, there you'll see where I kind of entered into the line of contact on the 2 from behind, and that again, I said, could have been because of the incorrect diamond increment measurement or the lack of side spin. But since I was successful in the kick, I'm going to move on to diamond 70. Here, aiming from diamond 70 with a little less speed there gave me full contact on the 2. Now I aimed at diamond 50 which is about 1 diamond below the side pocket, because of course subtracting 20 from 70 gave me 50, which then therefore gave me a full contact on the 2. Now as I get closer and closer to the side rail or the first rail contact from the short rail, the kick becomes a little bit more difficult and it becomes a little bit more speed sensitive here. So there you'll see that I went extremely long off that 2 ball, and that clearly you'll see that that's a lack of side spin. I was a little bit unsure about that, so what I've done here is that I've added a little bit more side spin, which again I went a little bit long, but it was a little bit shorter than my previous attempt. My aim was not to make contact with the 3, my aim is to make contact with the 2. Now just doing a little bit of adjustment on this table, right? I'm just going to be aiming a little bit sharper into this first rail and applying a bit more side spin, which you will see here successfully that I was able to make contact with the 2 ball in full. And these things are going to happen to you guys in a match. You may miscalculate. Of course, in one of my previous videos I would have already explained to you that my table is very it plays a little awkward in terms of the kick, because sometimes if I don't use the correct speed for this table, I will then therefore I will get a jump or a kick on my cue ball there. Alright, now in this segment of the video you'll realize that I had the most success, and I honestly thought that I would have had the least success, because whenever I'm kicking at an object ball that is pretty close to that corner pocket, I tend to always miss my kick here. So again, here I'm aiming from diamond 70, trying to hit diamond 10, and of course that allows me to aim at the second diamond, which is 60 on my first rail contact, and that gave me a nice full hit there on the 1. Now whenever you're kicking at an object ball that is very close to the corner pocket, you have to be very careful of your speed and your spin, because little less or too much of spin or speed here will cause you to miss hit the kick. Aiming here once again from diamond 80 to diamond 10 allows me here to aim to the 3rd diamond on my first rail, as you'll see here, into that first diamond and coming sharp into the angle with a full hit there on the 1. So this was a follow-up, a continuation video from my previous tutorial. Do check that video out, guys. I just needed to show you the extension where the mathematics is the same as it is from the short rail. Alright, so do take care. I'll see you in another tutorial video, and until then, peace out. Bye bye. Take care.